Yes. Good morning, children. Yeah. So today's lesson it is going to be from history. Okay. So the name of the lesson it is given on the top of the smart board. What is the name? Integration of dispute. Now, this lesson is special in many ways. Okay. Why it is very special? Almost all the lessons are important. I am not telling. But this is something very interesting because in this lesson we are going to learn about our own state. Correct? Now we are the citizens of India, but we live in the state of Karnataka. Now, anybody asks you where are you from India? We immediately say with pride we are from Karnataka. But how did Karnataka come into existence? If anybody asks you, then you should be able to answer. Okay. So in this lesson we are going to learn more about. Now this is the Karnataka map. Actually, what we are seeing. Okay. But this was not the actual Karnataka map. Okay. At the end of the session, I will show you the original Mysuru province, which was there at the time of independence. That is during 1947. Okay. Now, how was Karnataka integrated and what are its border disputes? Okay. Now in this lesson we are going to learn how Karnataka came into existence and what are the border dispute. Border dispute it is in the last. First we will learn what is integration and how Karnataka was done. Now I am just playing the introduction part. I want everybody to listen. Okay. First pay attention. Listen. Whenever I say mark something, you mark in your textbook. I'll say the page numbers. At that time, you can open. Not now. Okay? Yeah.
How was Karnataka integrated and what are its border disputes? The map of Karnataka that you see today was not always like this. Before independence, the Kannada-speaking people were ruled by different kings and queens. The state was integrated after a lot of struggle. The integration of Karnataka can be understood in four stages. They are 1. Historical background, 2. Role of newspapers and literature, 3. Post-independence, 4. Border disputes.
Yes. Now, we saw there are four stages. Okay. One of the ancient Kannada work, Kaviraja Marga. Okay. It was written by a Rashtrakuta king, Amogha Varshada first. Okay, remember. I will ask in the last. Okay. Kaviraja Marga. In that, he has mentioned that Karnataka extended from Kaveri to Godavari. Okay, Kaveri takes birth in our state, right? From Kaveri to Godavari. Okay, he has mentioned. Now, Karnataka was also ruled by many dynasties. Okay, Rashtrakutas, Gangas, Kadambas, Chalukyas, Hoysalas, Vijayanagar Empire, the Vadayas. Okay, many have ruled. Among this, the Vijayanagar Empire, Krishna Devaraya, we have learned. Okay, now after the rule of Krishna Devaraya, Vijayanagar Empire, the Karnataka, Kannada-speaking areas were distributed to many political dispensations. Okay, particularly after the Anglo-Mysore wars. Okay, the Anglo-Mysore wars, after the death of Tipu Sultan, the Kannada-speaking areas was divided into four regions. I have told you. One small region was given to the Marathas. One small region was given to the Nizam of Hyderabad. A Mysore region was given to the Vadayas. Okay, and one region was retained by the British. Okay, now one region was given to the Nizams. Now Nizams means it is in Hyderabad. Okay, now the majority of the people speaking in Hyderabad is Telugu. Now suddenly you are taken to a place where nobody is known to you. It is a very new place. They speak a different language. How do you feel? We feel that separation. We feel as if I am alone. Even though I am surrounded by many people, I feel I am alone. So the same way, people in different Kannada areas, they were feeling that alienation. Alienation means feeling loneliness. They wanted to be united as a one state. Okay. So first we will learn about the historical background.
The oldest available text in the Kannada language, Kavi Raj Marg, mentions the extent of Karnataka from the river Kaveri to
See, from river Kaveri to Godavari. Okay, from here it takes birth in Mysore, correct, Talakaveri. So up to Godavari. So this part, this is the old map. That's why you are seeing here different places. Okay, so Kaveri to Godavari.
river Godavari. This area was ruled by many Kannadigas dynasties. After the death of Tipu Sultan, about 20 administrative divisions of different languages distributed the Kannada-speaking regions. This made Kannadigas feel alienated in
Yes. Now, after the Anglo-Mysore War, the last Anglo-Mysore War, where Tipu Sultan was defeated, then it was divided into four parts by the British. Now, some people were under the Nizams. Some people, now Kannadigas felt alienated. What is meant by alienated? Means loneliness. Means loneliness. They felt separate. People in Andhra, they were under the Nizams. People in Mysuru region, they were under the Vadiyas. People in Hyderabad, that is in Marathas, Maharashtra, they were speaking Marathi. So the Kannada people, even though they were there, they wanted to be united. They wanted one state for the Kannada people, for the Kannadigas. Okay, they wanted a separate state, separate administration. So this is how the integration of Karnataka started. Integration, bringing together. Okay, now different Kannadiga areas are in different places. Bringing all these together and creating a new state is known as integration. Okay.
their own land. As a result, they started fighting for a united Karnataka. The name of this struggle is called as Karnataka Integration Movement.
Yes. So what is Karnataka integration movement? The movement started by Kannadigas in different parts to become a one state and one administration is known as integration movement. Karnataka integration movement. Got the definition clearly, all of you? The movement started by different Kannadigas in different parts to become one state and one administration is known as Karnataka integration movement. Clear?
Formation of Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha was established in 1890 under the chairmanship of R.H. Deshpande. Later, in 1915, Kannada Sahitya Parishad was established in Bangalore.
Yes. The movement gained momentum in the year 1890. Okay, in the 1890 itself. Okay, the Mysore, Mumbai, Bombay, Karnataka. Okay, Bombay, Karnataka, where the Kannadigas were there, they started the first organization. What was the name? Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha. Even now we have Vidyavardhaka College here. You remember? Yeah. Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha was established. Who was the chairman of this organization? R.H. Deshpande. Next, in 1915, Kannada Sahitya Parishad, very important. You would have learned this in your Kannada language, correct? Kannada Sahitya Parishad. This came into existence in the year 1915. These two played a very important role in the integration of Karnataka.
In 1916, Karnataka Ekikarna Sabha was established in Dharwad to fight.
Yes. So three. What was the first one? Can you read? Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha. Second one, Kannada Sahitya Parishad. Now the third one in Dharwad, Karnataka Ekikarna Sabha. Okay. So this was introduced, this was started. The motive of all this was integration of Karnataka.
Fight for the integration. When the National Convention of Congress was held in Belagavi in 1924, Kuilagola Narayana Rao sang Udaya Vagali Namma Cheluva Kannada Nadu.
Yes. Now, the Indian National Congress. We have learned in freedom struggle. Okay. So this convention, the meeting of this was held in Belagavi. Okay. In this Belagavi session, one of the important person, Uyil Narayana Rao. Okay. These are the important personalities. First to learn the organizations, the three. What were they? Kannada Sahitya Parishad, Ekikarana Sabha and Vidyavardhaka Sangha. Okay. Now we are going to learn about the important personalities. The first personality is Huyil Gol Narayana Rao. When the Indian National Congress convention was held, he tried to bring the unification of Karnataka in that session. He sang the song Udayavagali Namma Chaluva Kannada Nadu. I have a video, I will play that. Okay. Udayavagali Namma Chaluva Kannada Nadu. Beautiful song. Okay. So this song was sung by Huyilgol Narayana Rao in the INC session. Okay. Gandhiji had come to that session and he came to know that Kannadigas are fighting for a separation state, and he also supported the aim of Huyilgol Narayana Rao.
Let our Kannada land arise and expressed the desire of Kannadiga people for the unification of Karnataka. At that time, Gandhiji was the president of the National Convention of Indian National Congress. He extended his support for this movement. The role of newspapers and literature in this integration movement was crucial.
Yes. Now, somebody has started the movement. Correct? Now, organizations came into existence. Next, people, the first person to start. Who was that? You saw the picture now? Who will go? Narayana Rao. Okay? Yes. Now, at that time, we did not have social media what we have today. Okay? We have radio, we have television, we have social media. But at that time, how to reach to the people? It was only possible through the newspaper or writing books, magazines. Okay? That was the only way to reach out to the common people. So, many people, many personalities published various newspapers. Okay, the important newspapers were published from all the sides, from Bombay, Karnataka, from Hyderabad, Karnataka, and also by the Madras province. Now, why these newspapers were published? To gain momentum, to show the importance of the unification of our country. Okay, what are the important newspapers? First listen.
Various newspapers like Visva Karnataka, Nava Karnataka, Vagbhushana, Jaya Karnataka, Samyukta Karnataka motivated people for this movement.
So what are the important newspapers? Vishwa Karnataka, Nava Karnataka, Vagbhushana, Jaya Karnataka, Samyukta Karnataka. So all these papers were published from different parts of the state in order to bring people together to fight unitedly for the integration of our state.
Since these newspapers were published from different regions of India, they motivated Kannada-speaking people from different regions to unite for a common cause. One of the senior-most people who worked for this movement was Aluru.
Yes, very important. First person you saw, who will go Narayana Rao. Now the second person, Aluru Venkata Rao. Okay, he is called as Kannada Kula Purohita. Okay, the important saint of Kannada. Okay, he is called as Kannada Kula Purohita. Why he is called? See.
Venkataraya. He was sympathetic to the plight of Kannadigas and exclaimed, "Oh no! Where is Karnataka, who would stitch the parts of Karnataka into one? Do they have really such pride in them?"
Yes, he was the one who reached to the people. He said, now Karnataka is like a torn cloth. Okay, it is torn into small pieces. Now if you have to join the pieces, what you have to do? You have to stitch them together, correct? So he was asking, who will come forward? Now the people are divided. So somebody has to come and we have to unite all these pieces into a beautiful cloth. What is that beautiful cloth? Karnataka. Okay. So he communicated the glory and richness of Kannada. Kannada is one of the ancient language, isn't it? So the richness, we don't know what is the richness of our language. So he tried to reach to the people to explain the richness of our
He
language.
decided to communicate the glory and richness of Kannada language and land, its members, by writing a book titled Karnataka Gatha Vaibhava.
Yes, what is the name of the book? Karnataka Gatha Vaibhava, the gone glory. Okay, Gatha, previous. So it had so much of pride. Where is the pride now? We have to bring it back. Okay, so Karnataka Gatha Vaibhava.
This motivated the Kannadigas of Hyderabad and honored him with the title Kannada Kula Purohita.
Yes, what is the title given to Aluru Venkatarao? Kannada Kula Purohita. Okay, why he was given? Because he was the one who tried to bring out the richness of Kannada language, the Kannada pride among the people by writing a book. What is the name of the book? Karnataka Gatha Vaibhava. Okay.
High priest of Kannada. Shanta Kavi played an important role in motivating the people of Bombay Karnataka region. He collected money and organized Kannada literary convention and declared, saying, "Here is Kannada Dasa, who is seeking alms for Kannada. Kindly donate without delay."
Yes. Now, Shanta Kavi, what he said, he went to every house seeking alms, okay, begging, not for himself. He said, here is Kannada Dasa, I am the Dasa of Kannada and I am seeking your aims to donate money for the unification of Karnataka, not for any personal use. It was for the unification of the state. And mainly, who is this? Kuppalli Venkatappa Kuttappa. What is he called? Kuvempu, correct? Yes. Now, Kannadigas were immensely influenced by this Kuvempu.
The Kannadigas were influenced by the poems Jaya He Karnataka Mathe and Ni Mettu Venalade Karnataka.
Yes, Jaya He Karnataka Mate, what we sing, okay? After that, Ni Mettu Venala Ade Karnataka, okay? So these are all the poems which are written by Kuvempu.
And That You Touch is Karnataka, written by Kuvempu. Do you think the Kannada state was formed immediately after independence? The present-day Karnataka was formed.
Yes. Now, because of all these moments, the momentum gained, the movement gained momentum. Okay, the integration became very serious. Okay, now don't think that in a single day Karnataka map came into existence. No, it did not happen that way. How did it happen? It happened in 3 stages. Post-independence, that is after 1947. Okay, after 1947, after post we got independence, integration happened in 3 stages. This is the very important part of the lesson. But carefully listen.
In 3 stages. Stage 1, 1947 to 48. Stage 2, 1953. Stage 3, 1956. Stage 1, 1947 to 48. The two political establishments before independence in India were British provinces and princely states.
So, 3 stages. First stage, second stage, third stage. Now we have come to the first stage. That happened in 1947-48. At that time, there were, I have told you already when I am doing freedom struggle, I told you how many provinces, 560 provinces were there. Okay. At that time, India was totally into 2. There were no states at all. What were there? British provinces, princely states. Princely states were under the rule of the kings. Okay. And British provinces were directly under the rule of the British. Okay. So this was the stage. So what did the government do? It divided, India was divided into A, B, C and D division. Which stage are we talking about now? First stage, 1947 to 48.
The Constituent Assembly divided India into 4 units, A, B, C and D. Based on this division, The 20 administrative divisions of Karnataka were redistributed into 5 categories, namely Mysuru, Bombay, Madras, Hyderabad, and Kodagu, which
Yes. Now, already, how many administrative centers were there? 20 centers. Karnataka, Bombay, Karnataka, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Madras province, Kodagu, British. Okay. So now there were 20 independent administrative divisions. Now this 20 was further integrated into 5. Okay, 20 became 5. So it was redistributed into 5 categories. So the 20 became only 5. What was the first one? Mysuru. The second one, Bombay. Third one, Madras, Hyderabad, Kodagu. Okay. So these were the 5. This happened in which stage? First stage. Clear up to here? Clear up to here? Just one small recap before I move here. First one. Yes, the integration of various Kannadigas to unite to a new state known as Karnataka is known as integration movement. The person who sang Udayavagali Namma Cheluva Kannada Nadu was Uyilgol Narayana Rao. Okay. The next one, Kannada Kula Puravita, is known as Aluru Venkata Rao. The important newspapers which were published for the unification of Karnataka, you saw here. Vagbhushana, Jaya Karnataka, Nava Karnataka, Samyukta Karnataka.
led to the integration. Stage 2, 19.
So first stage is learned. Now we move on to the second stage.
53. Akhand Karnataka Rajya Nirman Parishad was founded in the year 1952.
Yes, already we have 3 organizations there. Karnataka Ekikarana Sabha, Kannada Sahitya Parishad, Vidyavartaka Sangha. It was established in the starting. Okay. Now, after independence, one more organization. What is that? Akhanda Karnataka Rajya Nirmana Parishad. Okay. This was founded in the year 1952.
Satyagrahas were organized, which led to the arrest of nearly 5,000 people. Kengal Hanumanthaya and S. Nijalingappa toured the whole state and brought awareness about the integration movement.
Yes, Kengal Hanumantaya, yes, Nijalingappa. Both were chief ministers of our country, of our state. Okay, both of them have been the chief minister of our state. Okay, these two were the very important personalities who toured the entire state. Okay, the entire state and brought awareness about the integration movement. Okay, during this time, during the second stage, 7 taluks of Ballari is in North Karnataka. Ballari district got merged with Mysuru state. In the first stage, 5 divisions. Okay, Mysuru, Hyderabad, Bombay, Madras, Kodagu. Okay. Now in the second stage, because of the efforts of other people, namely Nijalingappa and Kengal Hanumantaya, the 7 taluks of Ballari, it was previously in Bombay, Karnataka. Now this got merged with Mysuru state.
After the formation of Andhra Pradesh, 7 taluks of Ballari district got merged with Mysuru state. The final stage, 1956.
Now very important, almost the integration is getting completed. Okay, so now this is in the year 1956. Actually, when it started, 1947, correct? The first stage started in 1947. Okay, the final stage, 1956. Now, Andhra Pradesh was created. Okay, Andhra Pradesh became the first state of independent India. One leader, Potti Sri Ramulu. Okay, the name of the leader was Potti Sri Ramulu. He was the one who was behind the successful creation of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so after the creation of Andhra Pradesh, people started demanding states should be created on the basis of language, the people speaking language. Ours is Kannada. So here the state reorganizing, the central government brought one commission, they appointed one commission for the creation of the states. The name of the commission is the State Reorganization Commission. What was the name of the state? The State Reorganization Commission. Who was the leader? Who was the chairman of this commission? Yes, Fazal Ali. Okay. Hence, this is also known as Fazal Ali Commission. Okay. This commission is also known as Fazal Ali Commission. And two important members, H.N. Kunjru, K.M. Panikkar. Okay. First learn the spelling, then learn how to pronounce it.
People demanded recognition of the regions based on languages. The State Reorganizing Commission was formed to give a report on this issue and chaired S. Fazal Ali. Therefore, it is called Fazal Ali Commission. H.N. Kunjru and K.M. Panikkar were its members. The commission submitted the report in the year 1956 and the reorganization of state took place based on the languages for the ease of administration.
Yes, this commission, the Fazal Ali Commission, submitted the report how to create new states in the year 1956, and this was accepted by all the political parties. Okay, so how to create the new states? This report was submitted by the Fazal Ali Commission.
The report was accepted by all the political parties. A few of them opposed the move to merge Kasaragod with Kerala. Some taluks of Ballari got merged with Andhra Pradesh. The acceptance of State Reorganization Commission report by the central government has led to the formation of Vishala Mysuru on November 1st, 1956.
Very good, very important. Okay, so after the State Reorganization Commission, it is also known as Fazal Ali Commission. The commission submitted its reports. Based on its report, Karnataka, Vishala Mysuru State. Okay, Mysuru was the original. Okay, Vishala Mysuru State came into existence on November 1st, 1956. What do we celebrate on November 1st? Okay. Yes, but Vishala Mysuru State, now these dates are very important. November 1st, 1956, Vishala Mysuru State came into existence.
The districts that became part of the Vishala Mysuru state were?
Yes, very important. What were the districts which were created in Karnataka? Old Mysuru's 10 districts. What are they? Mysuru, Mandya, Bengaluru, Kolar, Hassan, Tumakuru, Chikka, Magaluru, Shivamogga, Chitradurga. Now these were under the Vadiyars. That is the old Mysore region. Next, from Bombay region, they came back to our own motherland. Okay, they were the one who started the fighting. So they came back with Karnataka. What were the districts from Bombay? Belagavi, Dharwad, Vijayapura, Uttara Kannada. Okay, these were the regions which got merged from Bombay. Next, from Hyderabad, Gulbarga, Raichuru, Bidar. Okay, Gulbarga, Raichuru, Bidar. Next, from Madras region, Dakshina Kannada, Kollegal, Ballari. Dakshina Kannada, Kollegal, Ballari. Okay, one state which came from this one is Kodagu. Okay, Kodagu was a separate entity till now. Okay, now Kodagu also got merged with Karnataka. Okay, so these are the districts which were there in Vishala Mysuru state. Now please open your textbooks, page number 62. Page number 62. The same thing is there in the textbook also. You can go through that once. Just go through that once in your textbook. The same thing is there. Yes. Now please listen. Again. Chief Minister of Vishala Mysuru state, our state. First Chief Minister Nijalingappa. Next, afterwards, the Devaraja, who is also from Mysuru region. So according to the wishes of the people wanted to rename the state as Karnataka. Karu means black. Okay, Karunadu, the land of black soil. Black soil is abundantly available in Karnataka, which is very good for the growth of cotton. Okay, so Karunadu. Okay, in the ancient histories in Kaviraja Marga, they have explained our state as, they have named our state as Karunadu. Okay, the land of black soil. So according to the wishes of the people, D. Devarajaras, he renamed the Mysore state on November 1st, 1973.
D. Devaraja Urs became the chief minister and renamed Mysuru state as Karnataka on November 1st, 1973. With the formation of Karnataka, some new border disputes also appeared. After the reorganization, the Kannadigas living in the borders felt left out. The places that suffered are Kasaragodu of Kerala, Allur, Advani, Madakashira and Rayadurga taluks of Andhra Pradesh, Hosur and Talavadi of Tamil Nadu, Chandagarh, Solapur, Jatha, Akkalakote of Maharashtra. The pro-activists and
Yes.
government of
Now Karnataka came into existence, many districts also were formed, but still people in the border, now the problem with the border is, the border line will be very thin. They can't say that I belong to this region, I belong to that region. But they were the one who wanted to belong to Karnataka, they wanted to come to Karnataka. So, still border disputes are there. Now as a neighbor, we also have disputes with our neighborhood, correct? No, whenever there is neighborhood, even though we try to maintain good relationship, sometimes there are disputes. So same way here, Karnataka, it is a big state. So definitely it will have border dispute with neighboring states. So we have the border disputes with Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and also Maharashtra. So certain regions, Kasargodu for example in Kerala, okay, it was with Karnataka but now it is merged with Kerala. Now these Aluru, Adavani, Madakashira and Rayadurga of Andhra Pradesh, but still they feel that they should belong to Karnataka. Hosuru, Talavadi, where is Talavadi? Near Chamarajanagar, okay, Hosuru and Talavadi in Tamil Nadu. And Solapur, Akkalakote of Maharashtra. Now, for this purpose only, okay, the Karnataka government is holding a special session in Belagavi. Okay, the assembly session of the Karnataka government happens in two sessions. The first session will happen in Vidhan Sauda. Where is Vidhan Sauda? Bengaluru. Okay, the second session happens in Suvarna Sauda. Where is Suvarna Sauda? Belagavi. Okay.
Karnataka are still fighting for the inclusion of these states. Mahajan Commission was formed by the central government in 1965 to conduct
the conclusion of the lesson. Because of the border dispute, one commission was formed. Okay, Mahajan Commission. This commission was formed to see into the border disputes. Okay, now they submitted the report. Accordingly, they said Jatha, Akkalakote, which were in Maharashtra, should come to Karnataka. Kasargodu of Kerala should also come to Karnataka. But will the other state accept? They won't accept, correct? No. So, but Maharashtra is expecting more area. If these areas should come to Karnataka, then they want some places of Karnataka to go to Maharashtra.
more area, it opposed the report and as a result, the case is still pending with the central government. Let's summarize what we have learned so far.
Yes. So in the beginning, there were 4 stages. Historical background, we learned about Alura Venkatarao and others. Role of newspapers, the name of the newspapers. Post-independence, how many stages? 3 stages. Next, border disputes. Okay. So in post-independence period, first it was the 5 administrative divisions. Mysuru, Hyderabad, Mysuru, Kodagu, Okay, Andhra. Now, after post-independence, border dispute. After the formation of the states also, some areas are still having disputes. Karnataka was Gata Vaibhava written by Aluru Venkataraya, and he was given the title Kannadakula Purohita. 20 came into 5. First Chief Minister Nijalingappa. Next to rename the state Devaraj RS. Border dispute areas. What are the border dispute areas? Kerala, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. Done?